Hey everyone, I hope you all are doing well. I am currently sitting in my car in the parking lot of Ocean Republic Brewing. I am here to meet some ladies for brunch. Super excited about it. I'm actually 20 minutes early, which never happens, so I thought while I'm waiting for everyone to arrive, I would take out my camera and film a little car chat video. I asked you guys recently on Instagram to ask me some questions that I could answer for you. If there's a question you have that didn't get answered in this video, feel free to leave it in the comment section and I will get to it next time. So the first question that I have is, how does Sebastian and baby brother get along? They get along very well. In the beginning it was hard. Sebastian didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare for a sibling. He had about a week. As soon as we got the call about little brother, we started talking to him about it, telling him that little brother was in the hospital. Because of everything going on, Sebastian couldn't go into the hospital, so when my husband and I would switch shifts, we would exchange Sebastian in the parking lot and say, little brother's in there and he's gonna come home. And so it was definitely an adjustment for him. He had to share all of his toys, his parents, his grandparents, so it was definitely an adjustment for a few months, but now they absolutely love each other. Sebastian cannot wait for him to get a little bit bigger so that he can really play with him. I love seeing their bond grow. It's just super special, and I know that they're going to be best friends when they're older. My feelings about Disney's announcement about paid fast passes. I honestly don't know a whole lot about it. I've tried to kind of figure it out, but it just seems a little crazy. I really wish that they would just do like Universal does, with you pay a fee and you have unlimited fast pass for the entire day that you're in the park. And I also wish that Disney would do some special things for pass holders. Like, I would love for there to be a pass holder cup that you purchase. Let's say $100 for this cup. You purchase it and you have this cup for the whole year and you can just refill it all the time. Anytime you're there, you have your cup, you bring it, you get refills. Popcorn buckets. I just wish they would have, you know, stuff like that for pass holders. And I wish they had a pass that pass holders could pay whatever the fee is and then have the fast pass for the year. But that probably will never happen. I understand Disney raising the prices and doing all this to, you know, recoup from the last year, but I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. What is something you never spent money on before that you'll splurge on now? I guess if I really thought about it, I don't know that there's a ton of things that I really splurge on, but probably hotel rooms. Before I would always just pay like whatever's the cheapest is where I want to stay. For my 21st birthday, David and I stayed in like a Days Inn that was $49 a night, and I definitely have upped my game a little bit since then. I love staying on Disney property, so I feel like I splurge a little bit more on that. Before, I could really care less if I stayed on Disney property or not, but I don't know, now it just seems a little bit more magical, especially now that we have kids that love resorts. I don't know, I guess that would be something that I splurge on now. Another question about the rise of Disney prices. How is Remy? Remy is doing really well. She is the sweetest dog ever. She just puts up with the kids. She just lays on the ground. They climb all over her. They just run into her with their little trucks, and as much as I try to prevent it, she just lays there and just could care less. She's just happy as can be, loves the boys. She puts up with them. Let's just say that. But she is very sweet and she is so great with the kids. And anyone that comes over always says, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how great your dog is with the kids. But she's so good. She's my first baby. I love her so much. Hardest and best parts of fostering. Is it different now that you have Sebastian this time? So I think the hardest part is just the unknown. When you receive a placement, you just don't know what the future holds. Like, both boys, I get a call and I just say, okay, like, we'll take them, and we don't know if that will mean that one day they'll be legally adopted and part of our family, or if that means we'll create a great bond with their birth family and they'll be reunited and we'll have, you know, extended family. You just never know. And so that's the hardest part for me. I'm a planner. I want to know years in advance what's going to happen, and you really can't plan when it comes to fostering. You just never know. It changes so fast. It can change, like, one day you can be thinking, okay, we're going to adopt, and the next day they're like, no, actually I think we're going to try reunification again. So you just really never know. It's definitely different this time around. I don't know if it has to do with everything that's going on in the world, and that's different because all of the court hearings are now on Zoom, which is nice because I don't have to worry about taking the boys down to the courthouse. It's not that close to my house, so driving down there, having the boys sit around all day, I'm so glad I don't have to deal with that. little brother's case is definitely way different than Sebastian's is. It's not as emotionally draining, not a whole lot happening, not as many phone calls and FaceTimes and all of that stuff is happening. Like, you know, his case manager is great. I hear from her every so often, but, you know, it's just different, and it's definitely easier. And I think for me this time around, I thought, okay, if Sebastian gets reunified, like, I'm not a mom anymore. Like, he leaves and I'm not a mom. But now, this time around, I'm forever Sebastian's mom, and if something happens with little brother, I still am a mom, and so that made things a little bit easier. But every child is different, every case is different, so there is that, but I think it is definitely a lot easier this time around for so many different reasons. Let's see, how is Sebastian doing? Sebastian's doing great. He's happy as can be. I love his little curly hair. We haven't found another thing or activity to really get him involved in yet. He finished swimming lessons, he finished gymnastics, so we're still trying to figure out what we want to get him involved in, but right now, just as happy as can be, happiest little boy. And then the last question I have to answer today is what are your weightlifting goals? I'm working on deadlifting my body weight. That's an awesome goal. I actually read this and was like, wow, I really probably should set some weightlifting goals, because I haven't really had any. When I first started weightlifting, it was really just, I want to lose body fat and gain muscle. So I haven't had specific goals. I can definitely see that I am improving. I am lifting heavier. Before, when I first started, I was doing walking lunges with 5-pound dumbbells in each hand, and now I'm doing it with 25-pound dumbbells in each hand. So I know that I'm getting stronger. I don't have a specific goal because, like I said, I really just wanted to shed body weight and gain muscle, but I'm gonna think about it. You definitely have put that on my mind. I really want to think about it, like maybe have a deadlifting weight goal, or I don't know, a rep goal. I'm not sure. I'm going to think about it. I think it's a good idea to have a goal because, you know, I'm just kind of going through the motions right now and lifting heavier when I feel like I can. So I definitely need to set some goals, but I think that's a really great goal. I did do an Amazon Friday favorites about things I use in the gym, so like different equipment and supplements. If you're interested in that, I will have that linked in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for sending in your questions. Again, if I didn't answer something that you're wanting to know, leave it in the comment section and I will answer it in my next car chat. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, join my YouTube family by subscribing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye everyone!